sure he could get any further out the back. Didn't go to plan.
Morning everybody, welcome back. So I got the digger back, yeah, the old 135, and this task is, I put a culvert in here about 5 years ago, and I must have nicked the water line that comes off the community scheme up here to the tanks up there. Yeah, so it's been leaking quite a bit, so just dug this out last night and it's all filled up with water again, so we have to try and drain this, and we'll get to fixing that pipe. Right, that should make it a bit easier. Got it back together again, so we'll go and turn it on, see if it leaks before this hole fills up. It seems that didn't fix it. I thought it was the PVC coupler, this here, but it's actually the poly pipe connector. There's a split in it. Huh. So, oh well. That's easier than getting a new PVC coupler and gluing it back on and finding a piece of pipe to extend it. So, you have to find a 32mm, yeah, poly coupler. New fitting on, take two, turn it on and see if it leaks. Right, take 3 or 4, whatever it is. We'll see if this is working. So far so good. Doesn't seem to be leaking yet. We will, yeah, keep an eye on it during the day and see what happens. Promising. So back at our water hole, and yeah, no leaks. We'll scoop all this out, put some dry fill in here and start filling it back in. So finally got out the back to show you guys what happened with the digger here. So yeah, this is where the water's going to come for our water supply. So I was out here digging this track down here, going quite smoothly, doing pretty well until we got to the end over here. So we got down into here and then found I couldn't dig through this rocky ridge just here. There's some big boulders in there, so kind of come down, and my plan was, I was sitting about here, my plan was to try and scoot round below this big rock here, but yeah, all of a sudden it took off and shot down here, down to about, oh jeepers, probably 30 meters down there. Luckily managed to get the blade and the boom out in front of me, and just pretty much hang on for the ride, just kind of ease my way down. Once I was down there, we'll go down and show you, but she's a lot steeper than it looks. The old camera doesn't really do it justice, but yeah, she's just solid rock under here, or loose, very loose big rock. So came all the way from up there, can't quite see, all the way down to here. Managed to try and start digging a bench in here, and then got mucked up on that manuka bush there. Couldn't, kind of slid into that, couldn't go back, couldn't go forward, and then yeah, the only other option was to go down again. So he ended up sliding down here. Down here. So came all the way down into here. Yeah, and then by the time I got down here, you can't even see the top now. Way up there. By the time I got down into here, managed to dig a bench. It was about 8:30 at night. Yeah, I was pretty shot. Nerves were really wrecked. I think I was in a bit of shock. So parked it up, come back in the morning, and then dug this zigzag track out, which I will walk back up and show you that on the way out. So yeah, certainly a bit of a lesson for me, knowing how far to push that digger. It's got 600 wide grouses on it, so it's quite slippery. As soon as you get on some brock, a lot of surface area, and it just takes off. But luckily we had the blade on there, and yeah, managed to get the boom out in front, and we didn't tip it over. So we'll show you what I did on the way back up. So then yeah, stopped, dug a bench here, and then had to dig my way back out. So dug a zigzag track up here, kind of went, it's not too steep, this bit. Should be able to get the side by side down here, set up the pump and service it and whatnot. So one zig here, and we go up to there, and it cuts around to the right, and then yeah, it just goes along, around along past that rocky outcrop, back up to the digger. See the point, the boom way up there. So yeah, definitely giving me a wake-up call of what that particular machine is capable on this kind of country. So yeah. So then I was going to dig a track along the contour from here to the left of that rocky outcrop just there. That's where the tank's going to be, but so slow and a bit sick of it. So called the local contractor. He's going to come in with his dozer with a pipe ripper on and doze the track through here, and then we're going to rip the pipe in on the way back. So that'll be a lot faster, it'll be a lot easier on my nerves. So I'm just going to wander this digger back and up and over, put it by where the tank's going to sit over there. Done with it in here for now. So there we go, safely on level ground. Yeah, all is starts well, it ends well. Just got to wander through here. This is where the track's going to go. Back to the side by side and call it a day.